y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl frizzeecurlz back again with another YouTube video. So today I'm actually going to show you two ways I like to do my puffs. But before we get into this video, I just want to know, like, how are y'all coping with this whole quarantine thing? Because honestly, truly, I thought it was going to help me, get back on my YouTube grind, but honestly I feel like it's making it a little bit worse. Like, I'm a homebody, so I'm like in the house most of the time anyway, but when I have to be in the house and I can't go anywhere because a virus might attack me, I don't know, it's a little frightening. But I'm trying to keep my spirits up and just give you guys content because I know some of you probably are out of work right now. So yeah, I'm just trying to find other ways to stay motivated. But oddly enough, earlier before I started to film this video, basically while I was doing my makeup, I tuned into Blovesife's new video. She posted maybe like 4 days ago. It was just about starting a YouTube channel basically, and I really found that video so helpful. It like brought a lot of motivation back into my body. Like, I just feel like I'm ready to get back on my YouTube grind. I know I say this in like every video, but for real, I really think like I want to start giving you guys more consistent content and not just posting content and disappearing. Y'all know I do have another channel, so I am trying to start incorporating other things on that channel as well. But I just found her video very helpful and inspiring, and it was just like a sign for me, honestly, to just keep going. A lot of you guys may not know this because I don't really want to talk about it, but last year my grandma did pass away, and that was a very unfortunate event that happened, and it really, took a turn for the worst, I feel, for me. I'm trying not to cry, but since then I've really been lacking motivation to do anything. So around that time basically is when I posted my black faux locs video, and since then I just feel like I haven't been as consistent as I was trying to be, because 2019 was really the year for me to get back on my grind, do what I needed to do. But an unexpected thing happened and I lost my grandma, so that really just took a toll on me, and I thought I was going to be able to bounce back from it, but something else happened later down the line, not too many months later, and it really just effed up my mind, honestly. I'm gonna just let y'all know that for real. Like, my mind was just all over the place. I didn't really know if I wanted to do YouTube anymore, because I didn't know if I wanted to sit in front of a camera and talk to people and put on a happy face when I'm really not happy. So that's another reason why I probably haven't been uploading as consistently as I wanted to. I don't want to get too deep into what happened last year, 2019. I'm going to try to keep the past in the past and let bygones be bygones. So aside from all of that, I did watch Blovesife's video today, and it really was very inspiring. And basically last night I told myself I was going to wake up in the morning, bright and early, and get to filming and put out some content. And I don't know what happened, but it just wasn't working out for me. So I was like, all right, I really got to get this content up. Plus I have to shoot a couple photos for this brand. But yeah, hours had passed and I was just like, okay girl, like, you're supposed to be on your shit. Like, what happened to you waking up in the morning, getting your stuff together? I don't know what it was. I just know mentally I just wasn't there to be, in the YouTube mode. So I was just sitting on my bed and I just thought to myself, I didn't even say this out loud, I was just like, can God or my grandma or somebody just send me a sign? Like, let me know what I need to do. Like, is this something that I want to do? Is this something that I need to wait a minute, until I get my mind right, or what? I don't know what it is, but it wasn't clicking mentally, and I wasn't ready to, be a YouTuber today. So I was like, well girl, you still got to take these pictures for this brand. If all else fails, film some TikToks and brighten someone else's day. So yeah, I was doing my makeup and I forgot that I put Blovesife's video on my watch later, and I ended up watching that like by the time I was almost done doing my makeup. And I actually sat after I did my makeup and watched every last hour and a half and 50 seconds of that video, and it was just really inspiring. It was like the sign that I asked for, even though I didn't even talk to God about it, I didn't even pray about it. I was just like, I need a sign, I need something to tell me, like, you know what girl, put aside what you're feeling right now and just do your YouTube, because little do you know, you are helping some people out there, whether you know it or not. So I really just took that as my sign when I watched her video, because everything she was saying, I felt like it applied to my life, and it was just like, do it. You never know who you're going to inspire. There are some other things that she was starting to talk about, but I'm not going to get deep into it because it was an hour and 30 minutes. So if y'all want to see that video, I will leave it down below. But yeah, all I want to say is her video was very, very motivational. Like, Honestly, truly, I didn't even know her video was for, you know, people who want to start a YouTube channel. All I saw was D-Shell Boyle, and I knew it was her video, and it was an hour and 30 minutes, and I was just like, okay, I need something to watch anyway while I'm doing my makeup. I like watching her videos. She's very, you know, funny when she talks. I really watch her videos to listen to her speak and whatever she be talking about, not really for the eating factor. But I feel like I just need to think about that video every day to give content to you guys, because if I don't think the way she thinks every day, then my YouTube channel is never going to succeed, and I'm never going to be able to inspire other people. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I've really been in a serious funk since like the beginning of last year, and I'm trying to get out of it. So please bear with me, but I'm gonna try to get back into it.
I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. I've only been doing this for 2 fucking days.
We're gonna move on to the hair now, because I know y'all came to see me do my hair. Y'all didn't come to hear me talk, but I just had to share that with you guys. So hopefully you guys had a listening ear today. But anyway, before I start crying again, I'm going to get into my hair. So this is usually how I sleep with my wash and go hair. I just tie up my edges, and honestly, I create my own little pineapple instead of putting a hair bow on it, just so it doesn't create dents and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how I sleep. Only on occasion is when I put on a bonnet. I don't typically like putting on bonnets because it does smush my curls. You might be able to tell from the camera that one side is a lot more curlier than the other. This happened because I wanted to get in the shower without a shower cap. Regardless of that, we're going to get into this video now. So I'm just going to take this off, and as you can see, it's still basically in the same form. So I could have had this off my head the whole time. But what I like to do before I start the actual puff is I do like to take my hair and gather it all in one ponytail. So this wash and go today was actually brought to you but not sponsored by Belle. If you guys haven't heard of Belle, it is a black owned natural hair care line, and they were kind enough to reach out to me and send me some products to try. So if you guys want to see how I did this wash and go, I actually do have a video on it. I've been, you know, dropping some content here and there, but I did do a wash and go recently, and I have that video uploaded. So if you want to see how I did the wash and go, you can go ahead and check that video out after this one. It will be in the description box, so don't forget to check it out when you finish watching. I know y'all don't like reading my description box, but it don't be that much information in there, so go check it out. But anywho, so next I'm going to take this WIGOUT leave-in conditioner by Style Factor. I actually mentioned this in my previous Where Have I Been video, I'm pretty sure. Instead of using water, I like to use leave-in conditioner because I am going to be using the Style Factor Edge Booster Gel. So I find that using products from the same line helps instead of using water, especially when you're using edge control, because you don't want it to, you know, get all white and crusty. These are new pomades, which I have mentioned in my previous video and in a video specifically reviewing these. These new pomades, I haven't experienced any white flakes, so hopefully you guys haven't either. But anywho, what I like to do is just use the leave-in conditioner because I feel like it works better than water, and it actually keeps my hair conditioned. Most of y'all know I don't like to do my hair often, so I just find this, you know, a little bit more healthier than using water, because water just dries out your hair. Honestly, truly, this is leave-in conditioner, so it's going to condition regardless. And I can be a little generous with this because it's not water, so I won't have any problems with it not mixing well with the pomades. So now that we've kind of saturated our hair a little bit so it can be easier to work with, we're going to take this Belle Curly Tropical Oils blend. So this is a trick that I like to do. Again, this was mentioned in that video where I showed a demo of using the new pomades. But what I like to do is just take a little bit and coat the perimeter of my hair. This basically just helps with any flakes and whatnot, even though I already told you like this pomade doesn't crust up. I don't want to take no chances. Most of y'all know, like when I do buns or anything, they're in my hair for like minimum 5 days. So adding this oil allows me to build up more pomade, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. So now once that's all worked in, I'm just going to take my bristle brush and just smooth out the perimeter of my hair. This is optional, but I'm just going to re-ponytail it. Now comes the fun part. We're going to take some of the Style Factor Edge Booster Pomade and just apply that on the perimeter. So I like to take my index and my ring finger. Yeah. No, this is not my index and my ring finger. What are you talking about? So I like to take my middle and my ring finger and apply it on the perimeter. Everything's going to be in the perimeter for this hairstyle. We're not doing no ends. We're not doing no middle. We're not doing any of that because we don't want to disrupt any curls. This is optional, but you can smooth it in. And I am being very generous with this pomade because you do want it to look somewhat sleek. I have really thick hair, so it is kind of hard to sleek my hair unless I section it. So I'm not doing all that today because I really don't feel like it. And then we're going to take the same brush again, slicking it down. As you can see, this Style Factor gel really is like the truth. Like, I love this gel so much, or this pomade so much. Like, if I had finer hair, it would be over. Since my hair is so thick though, I don't like to do it all the time. And that's why I don't have that much content this year. So honestly, it's kind of sleek. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought this was gonna be a lot more poofier. So we're good. Normally what I do like to do though is take the same hair bow that I'm going to use to do the puff and just create another ponytail, wrap it down real good just so it can hold better. But I think we're okay today. We're just going to lightly wrap the hair bow around. Ooh. This is not the puff, but I don't know about y'all, but I like doing edges. So I like to do my edges before my ponytail is secure. I just find that I get the best edges that way instead of doing it at the end. I can make them a little bit thicker, take a little more hair. This is not an edge tutorial, but if y'all want one, I can give y'all one, even though I'm not the edges queen. But it's okay, because if y'all want to see it, I will deliver. Y'all know I'm trying to get some content up, so what y'all want to see, just go ahead and let me know. Alright, so once the edges are done, I'm actually going to show you guys a little edge trick at the end. But once they're done, all I'm going to do now before we get into the actual puff is I'm going to take my black wrap strips. Y'all know I love these. You can get them from a beauty supply store. Maybe you can order them online now since we're not able to go outside. But I'm just going to wrap down the front of my hair. So I'm just going to let them set for a little bit, not long. It's optional. You can blow it dry, you can air dry, whatever you want to do, whatever you got time for. You know, we got a lot of time now. But I'm going to let this dry a little bit and then I'm going to come back and we're going to get into the actual puff. I'm so excited. Alright, so I didn't want my hair to be super dry so it doesn't, you know, maneuver with the style I'm trying to do. So you're going to take it at the front of your head after the edges. Go behind your ear, take it from the back and twist it once like this. And then what we're going to do is just pull the twisted hair bow and slide the hair bow up that is on your hair. And then begin pulling it. So basically we're forming the puff right here. And once you get it as tight as you can get it, just going to take it and twist it around your hair like how I did the back until it's maybe twisted around 3 times. So again, and then that's it. So any hair that got stuck up under it, you go ahead and take it out. Then we begin pulling, fluffing, and what have you. Just pull it to shape it the way you want it. Like, you can already see the puff is basically here. So now I'm just going to take my pick and pick out any areas that may not be as fluffy. So any excess pieces that are hanging that you don't like, if you don't like the curl, you can just take those and twist it around the bottom and hide them. You can either tuck them under the hair bow or just wrap them around so they're hidden. So basically this is how I do the puff this way. Do I love it? Absolutely. Like, I love my big hair, like I really do. I love how big it can get. and I don't really have to do much to do puffs. However, the tension that this style causes when I do it like this, with pulling the hair bow like that, it hurts too much. Like if I'm wearing it for too long, I definitely will get a headache. So this is only like for temporary styling. So now I'm gonna show y'all what I used to do on my hair to get a faux puff instead of doing it this way. All right, so now we're just taking out the same hair bow that's in my head. Honestly, truly, I don't know where I got these hair bows from, but if I can find them, I will link them down below. So all I'm gonna do is just take it, twist it, and create a smaller hair bow. What I'm gonna do is basically gather all of my hair to the top or wherever I want my puff at. I'm gonna try to move it as close to the top as possible. So now basically we're just going to put a ponytail in our hair. And with this one, I think I can wrap it around 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna do it tight, but not super tight. And then we have another puff. So the same as the last puff, we're just going to take any flyaways or any hair that isn't really curly. As you can see, this piece is not really curly. So we're just going to take that and hide it underneath, wrap it around. So now you can go ahead and start pulling it, fluffing it. Again, I love taking my pick and doing this. So I had to go fix it because it was looking more like a ponytail, not a puff. But now we have a puff, and this is how I like to wear it. Now what I'm going to do is just take some more of the pomade on my edge brush and just slick up any flyaways and hair that has gotten a little fuzzy in the process. So I'm actually going to go over my edges again, taking the pomade. Like I said, the reason why I like to use the oil is because I can go over this as many times as I want, honestly, and I don't have to worry about it crusting up or turning white. So even though I did lay my edges, once I'm done manipulating my hair is coarse, so my edges do move, but it's nothing to just fix them on right on up. And honestly, when you take time on your hair, that's when it comes out the best. So as y'all can tell in my last video, not my wash and go, but my last video before that, it was kind of rushed, so it didn't come out the best. But it's okay because I was really just there to update y'all, but I still did my hair. But I'm taking my time here so it can look the way I want it to, because like I said, I do have to take some pictures for this brand, and I want my hair to look more than decent. So if you caught earlier what I said about showing you guys a little trick that I like to do, I don't know if you guys remember the edge booster demo that I gave you guys, where I demoed these 2 pomades. These are the new ones that I already mentioned earlier in this video, but I'm going to take this black pomade and just fill in the gaps like around my forehead. My forehead is kind of big, and I don't like the way it looks in pictures when I do puffs or any high ponytail. So I'm just going to take some of this edge control that is black and just fill in any spaces I have, just so it looks a little bit more normal, you know? And then we're just gonna brush it in with the edge brush. And once I finish doing my edges, I'm going to take this mega wrap strip now. This is actually bigger than the one that I used earlier. And I'm just going to tie up my head. Then bring it around the front, take my ears out. And then I just like to take a rubber band and tie it, since I can't actually tie it myself. Let it dry, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get into the final look and my final thoughts and letting you guys know what my favorite is, which y'all should already know. But yeah, get into it. Yo, get into it. So guys, this is basically how I do my puffs. This is technically my faux puff. The one I did before this was my real puff. I personally like doing the faux puffs because it really just feels like a ponytail in my hair, which it is anyway. I don't feel any tension with this style like this. I don't feel any headaches throughout the day, none of that. It just feels like a normal hairstyle, you know. Doing the puff the other way definitely leaves me with a headache almost every single time I do it. So I definitely prefer doing my hair this way when I want to do a puff. These little pieces you can just tuck in here. But yeah, so this is how I do my puffs and faux puffs today. Let me know which puff you guys like the best. Do you like this faux puff or do you like the regular puff? I like doing the faux puffs. You guys can see it's pretty sleek for the most part. I really love this Style Factor gel. Y'all already know everything about it. Shout out to them again because I'm still on like the second jar they sent me. I used the first one on my sister's box braids, so that ran out very quickly. Also, I am planning on doing box braids very soon, like within the next week. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure you are tuned in, subscribe to my channel. Again, shout out to Bloveslife because she gave me life in that little motivational speech she gave today, well, that I watched today, and I really did enjoy that video. So if you guys are wondering like if y'all should start a YouTube channel, or if you do have a YouTube channel and you just stuck like me, then go ahead and check that video out. It's in my description box. But anywho, that completes my video today. Let me know how you guys like this hairstyle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye.